So, welcome back. I'm Grant Hedefin, Educational Director for NauticEd, and what we've done is we've broken up the getting familiar with NauticEd process into bite-sized chunks. So you might say this is day one of training with NauticEd and just getting to know us and what the kind of things that we do. And first thing we wanted to do is just sort of get you familiar with all of the free things that we offer. And first off, we have an iPad app for doing all the testing on sailing courses. So you can take a course, you can go offline, be on an airplane, be sitting on your boat, and take the tests for NauticEd courses. And on top of that, we've got a logbook that's an app as well that'll work on your iPhone and also on the iPad. So make sure you download that. That's a free app for iPad and iPhone. We also have a basic sail trim course, so we want you to go through that, learn about how to trim the sails and things like that. So that's free. Just go online and you can find that. The Rules of the Nautical Road Clinic, we also really encourage you to to do that course, and that's part of Module 5 in the Skipper course as well, but we've made this particular part of the course free. It's pretty important to know the rules out on the road, so go through that. Ned's our online interactive sailing instructor. You'll see that on the front page on the bottom right hand side, and just play with that for a little while. It's kind of a basic sail trim knowledge. If you know how to sail a boat pretty well, you'll probably be amused by it, but if you haven't sailed too much, then go through Ned. It'll really teach you how to set the sails with the different wind conditions and things. It'll show you the efficiency of the sails, and the boat speeds up and slows down, so just go through that. There's also another really cool game once you log in, and that's in the catamaran course, but it's also free online when you log in your curriculum, and it's we call it CatNed, and it is a catamaran maneuvering game with dual controls, maneuvering a catamaran around in a marina. So you'll really like that. There is our YouTube channel, NauticEd YouTube channel. Just search for Nautic 7 online, or NauticEd on YouTube, and you'll come up with a whole bunch of videos on there. They're all free. You can look at them. There's lots of sailing tips on there, and also things about NauticEd that you should look at. We've also got a free classified boating section, so if you've got boats for sale or you're looking for boats for sale, just you'll see that on our site. That's just free classifieds. And also just sort of pop around on our site, we'll talk about it more, but there's some sailing badges that you'll get issued depending on your activity that you do with NauticEd. We issue you different kinds of badges, so learn about that. And then it's not quite free, but it almost might be for the cost, and it is our boat sharing software. And so you'll be able to share boats share your boat or somebody else's boat online with really cool software. So that's pretty cool. So that's the free things that we've got going on with NauticEd. And just sort of remember, when you log into NauticEd and you buy a course, that course is yours forever, and even if we do upgrades, you get those upgrades for free. So you can log back in anytime and just take that course. If we do upgrades, again, you just get those for free. So make sure you fill out your profile. Once you've set up an account, make sure it's all filled out, and that way the information on the sailing certification will be up to date and accurate. And if anybody's looking at that certification, then all that information is accurate. So just go through. There's a little slider bar that's on your curriculum once you log in, and it tells you if you've got 100% filled out profile. On top of that, if you forget your password, that's not a problem. There's an easy little password forgot button. It'll just email you a new password. If you don't get that email, it should come instantly. So if you don't get that email, just check your junk box and have a look for that. If you're having problems, otherwise you can always just contact us. It's not a problem. So next time, that's the end of today's training. Next time we'll talk about the actual sailing certification and how you can get going with that and make your sailing certification / resume look as best as possible, so that when it gets presented to sailing charter companies all over the world, you're shining. Thanks very much. Until then, till tomorrow, get off your computer and get out on the water. It's a beautiful day. Thanks.